Hey friends, what's up? I'm Allie and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell a little bit by my voice, I don't feel very good and I haven't all week. I've had a really stressful week and I'm about to have a really stressful 4 months. Let's just throw it all out there. I thought to help me hopefully feel better, I was gonna do a little bit of like self-care, I guess, this weekend. Although I did see someone talking about the fact that like self-care, what we consider self-care is actually aftercare. Like it's just you're caring for yourself after the fact. You're not actually like helping yourself get ahead. We had an issue with my PC, so I haven't been able to stream. And I finally have it back and I just have to reset everything up. So hopefully I'll be able to stream this weekend. We'll see, but it does mean I get to game with my friends, which is my favorite self-care, honestly, is to hang out in a voice call on Discord and just game with my friends. So I'm probably going to do that, clean. But, oh yeah, reading. Hang on. I thought, reading-wise, I could read Howl's movie Castle because I watched the movie for the first time recently and I absolutely loved it. And I thought, why don't I try the book? For those who don't know, it follows Sophie, who is a hat maker, I believe. She thinks that she is just like so bland and boring, and she ends up attracting the attention of a witch. And this witch turns her into an old lady. Heard of the heartless Howl, who is like a wizard that she's kind of afraid of, and she decides that she needs to go to him for help. He is the only one who can help her get rid of the spell. But of course there's far more to Howl than she ever thought before, and it's really cute. And I've heard that there's a lot in the book that the movie misses out on. You know when you would get your Scholastic book order in? That is what this smells like. It smells like that very specific type of book. It's like a little bit of like newsprint. Oh, it's giving me nostalgia. And I feel like this is what I need in my life currently. Cute.
Smile wide and live a life, 'cause you're young, his eyes have faded with time, with this coat that's made of diamonds and gold. He tells me, oh son, the things I do, if I could only move, if I could be you for the day. She dreams of holding memories and the gold that sunlight brings in, the little things that let him live. He's singing
Hey friends, it is Sunday now. I didn't really do a lot of vlogging yesterday just because we ended up just doing a bunch of errands and just things around the house. I only got to read a little bit, and then we ended up building a PC for Brian, so that took up a lot of yesterday. Then I ended up playing Lost Ark for a really long time. Oh no, Mr. Gray! I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. It's okay. You're not dyeable. Gray's not a very dyeable color. Anyway, let's talk about the book and then I'll tell you my plans for today. So, I'm not very far in. The interesting part of this is, as someone who has already seen the movie and who is now reading the book, the movie weirdly adds a lot more detail than what's in the book. And this is like flying through the first segment of the movie that I felt was really long. Flying through it, they added so many other things in the beginning part of the movie, and I'm wondering what they've cut out from the rest of it in order to fit those segments that they added in. The other thing that I'm also finding interesting is, well, one, I had to see when this was published because it does not feel like a modern a modern writing. I was surprised to see it was in the 80s. I was thinking it might have even been older than that, just because the style of writing, I don't think is the easiest always to understand. And also some word choices are interesting. Like a solid story, like it kind of feels a little jumpy, and I'm guessing that's why the movie added so many things into it. But the descriptions are throwing me for a loop. Okay, where is her hair? Was a reddish straw color. Okay. All right, sure. The other thing is when she first arrives at Howl's castle, he was a head taller than Sophie, first of all. Child, only a little older than Martha. I'm still kind of confused because Martha's working. So how old is Martha? Tall, dark boy with a pleasant, open face of sort, and he was most respectfully dressed. So, I'm just like, oh, and even Calcifer, thin blue face, long and thin, with a thin blue nose. Curly green flames on top are definitely your hair. Those purple flames near the bottom make the mouth. You have savage teeth, my friend. You have two green tufts of flame for eyebrows. The only orange flame in the fire were under the green eyebrow flames, just like eyes, and they each had little purple glint in the middle that Sophie could imagine were looking at her. Even Calcifer is described differently. I mean, he's so adorable in the in the movie. He does not look like a demon at all. So I'm finding those parts interesting. Now, today's agenda, as you can tell, I'm touching up my hair. I'm going to be filming videos later. Just stocking up because it is the beginning of a new month, which means I need to do my wrap up. I need to do a haul. And I have a fairy loot box. So I have at least 3 videos that I want to do, and I'm going to edit 2 other ones. It's a lot. I also got a new chair for my streaming and my gaming area, so I'm going to be putting that together because Brian is stealing his chair back. So we went and picked up a new one today. I'm going to put that together, so I'll probably switch over to the audiobook while I do that. I also got some new outfits that I want to try on. So I bought them a while ago. I just really wanted some nice clothes. I feel like I just kind of wear casual stuff all the time. And I've gotten out of the habit of like wanting to dress nice. So I picked out some things that I've been kind of having my eye on for a while. So I splurged a little bit on them, and so I'm going to try some of them on. I'll probably film in some of them. Anyway, I'm doing a lot of talking. Let's go. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. Well, it is much later. 120 some pages in now, still not quite through this. And I'm just so absolutely surprised by the differences in what is happening, and just like the general premise is the same, but so many details are changed that they don't feel like exclusively connected at all. Especially, spoiler, when Hal is like talking about how madly he is in love with Sophie's sister. What? This is not the OTP I was expecting. So yeah, I am going to go back through, because I was listening to an audiobook, but any parts that I thought were interesting, I'll go back in tabs. I'm just so intrigued by the differences, especially because, like, these characters are fun as is, and I'm not really sure why exactly so much was changed. I will say Hal is not as likable so far in this. I felt like he was immediately likable within the movie, even though, like, he has all these bad things said about him. He's, like, immediately likable, but in this one, it is a little bit standoffish, and I don't know. Differences so far. So, let's go try on some clothes. This first one is a dress with this belt. I saw them styled together and had to have them. I am always lacking a bit in the cleavage area. They just make these shirts like they're for bigger boobed women. Long skirt. I feel a bit like a witch, I think, in this. I like it. I think I need to just wear this around a little bit. It's just a little whatever without the belt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's giving Wednesday Addams. It's giving Lady of the Manor. This is a dress. It's a little shorter than I would like, but I mean, are we matching or what? The only concern, I'm not anywhere close to being zipped up, so I'm afraid this is gonna get really tight. I'm a little confused about the sizing of some of this stuff, because everything I got is basically an extra small, but the last thing I put on felt more like a small medium to me, and this is definitely like an extra small, but it almost feels like an extra small, so I'm a little confused. I can't wait. Oh, it's just giving me all the goth Lolita vibes. The next two things are bodysuits. They're just in my sweats because I can't be bothered. I already have deodorant, but my god, we are not leaving much to the imagination here. This is skin tight on me, and unfortunately it's been sitting in my closet for a while and I didn't try them on then, so I don't even think I can really return them. Not that I'm, like, it's not like to a point of uncomfortableness. It was a little awkward getting on, but now that it's on, it's like, it's fine. I do tend to find all arms and shirts are tight on me to begin with, so this one doesn't feel super amazing, but I love this. That is amazing. I've already got deodorant all over everything, but I love this. It's beautiful. Normally I would wear this with like some high-waisted pants or a skirt. This would not, I mean, if I'm being casual today, you know, it is what it is. This last thing is not the t-shirt. It's actually, there's a bodysuit under this t-shirt, as you can tell by the crotch flaps hanging out. It has these sleeves. This is so uncomfortable. There is no give to this material, so I can't get the sleeves to turn in a way that it sits comfortably, so it's pulling at my arms. It's pulling at my neck. I love the design. Like, this is such a cool undersleeve design, but by God, is it so uncomfortable. I think I'm gonna have to order like 2 sizes up on this because it is so uncomfortable. I don't even like the way it feels. I would probably actually wear this with something underneath, but I literally don't think I can get anything else underneath of this. I love this, and I would wear like a bralette type thing underneath of it. I wouldn't wear a Walmart tee with it, but it is just far too uncomfortable. All right, now this I got, this isn't from the same store, I just got this at a local store. It was the last one, and it was screaming Beetlejuice to me. And I figure I can belt it, and it will be like a long dress. I tried that other belt with it, and I look like a pirate, so that's a no. Yeah. This felt very Beetlejuice-esque, and so I had to have it.
Why on earth am I blue? What is happening here? Oh, the moving castle. Okay, as you can tell, I feel much better. It's been a minute since I actually started the vlog. I realized that this vlog is basically just my opinions on Howl's Moving Castle. I am ending the book on, I think, 3.5 rating. I think I actually like the movie better than the book. I just think that the movie does a really good job at actually making the characters really likable, condensing the story, and making it actually seem more romanticized, I guess. It doesn't feel as convenient all the time. And it's a bit easier to understand, to be honest. However, the book obviously excels at explaining actual magic at work and what's happening. I just didn't think that it had as much personality as the movie. Howl is not very likable within the books, and it's very hard to see and understand the ending that comes out of it. I had to like reread parts several times as well because this is an older fantasy style, especially. It reads like an old middle grade to me. I do believe that this is YA though. So there were just parts of it that I felt were a bit confusing. They kind of jumped from part to part. It felt a bit disjointed. And it did still have, like, Sophie still has that same, like, heart and soul and whatnot that she has. But there was just a lot more going on that I feel like took away from what all is happening. And it didn't feel like a story about heartless Howl like the movie does. So yeah, I don't know. The movie, I think, just excelled. It took a really great premise from a book and just made it better, like really tweaked it to make it really digestible and yummy. Whereas the book is fun. It's fun. I had a really great time listening to it. I thought it was really enjoyable. Honestly, don't know if I hadn't watched the movie. If I would have read the book, I don't know if I would have wanted to watch the movie. Like, I just didn't find it that amazing, to be honest. So, there is that. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know that this is kind of a weird vlog. It's just a short vlog. I'm feeling so much better, and I have so many projects planned, so you're probably going to be getting a lot more vlogs from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see future videos from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!